Hi guys, thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome back to my channel. This video has been so highly requested and I've been super excited to do this one because I was actually really intrigued about the results as well. Basically, this is a twist out versus braid out video. As you know, I am a braid out kind of girl. I have done twist outs in the past, but I always resort back to a braid out. I don't know, I just always felt like I prefer them a little bit more, but I did want to put it to the test properly and do a wash day where one side of my head is a twist out and the other side of my head is a braid out. This is what we're working with right now. Can you see the difference? I think there's quite an obvious difference. In fact, let's play a game. Drop a comment now before you watch the rest of the video and let me know if you can tell which side is the twist out and which side is the braid out. What do you think? Leave a comment now before you watch the rest of the video, and if you get it right, come back and leave a comment saying whether you got it right or wrong. This side is my left hand side and this side is my right hand side. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Usually my go-to products for a braid out or twist out is the Camille Rose Coal of Moisture Milk and the Camille Rose Almond Eye Twisting Butter. These are my absolute favorite products for braid outs. Guaranteed amazing results every single time. However, this time I wanted to switch it up. We're sticking with Camille Rose, but this time I'm going to be using the coconut water collection. So I'm going to be using the Camille Rose coconut water leave-in detangling treatment, and then I'm going to be using the Camille Rose coconut water style setter, and I will talk more about each of these products in detail later on in the video. So let's put this to the test. Twist out versus braid out. Let's go. So starting off on freshly washed hair, I've split my hair into 4 sections, which isn't what I'd usually do when doing a braid out or twist out, but I've done it this time to make it easier to split my hair in half for the 2 different sides. First, I'm going to moisturize my hair using the Camille Rose Coconut Water Leave-In Detangler. This is definitely a great detangler, as the name says, because the slip is insane. I don't really use it as a detangler though, I use it as more of a leave-in conditioner. It has a silky, lightweight texture, it's not at all greasy, it gives me a lot of moisture, shine and definition, and yeah, I really enjoy this as a base product. I applied the coconut water leave-in detangling treatment on all 4 sections. Okay, so the right hand side is going to be a braid out and the left hand side is going to be a twist out. Did you guess correctly? Let me know in the comments. To braid and twist up my hair, I'm going to be using the Camille Rose Coconut Water Style Setter, which is a cream gel, which is perfect for twist outs and braid outs because it provides both moisture and hold. It has a firm yet lightweight creamy consistency. It also has a lot of slip and it gives my hair a lot of gloss and shine without feeling greasy. I apply a small amount of the style setter to each section and then braid it up. When I get to the end of my braids, I split the 3 sections into 2 and then do a little twist on the end and twirl the end around my finger. This just helps the braid stay in place and not unravel. Onto the twists. I'm doing a 2-strand twist out. I make sure the twist is nice and tight as they do tend to unravel and loosen slightly as they dry. Same as with the braids, I like to twirl the end of the twist around my finger to help it stay in place. And this is what my hair looks like when both sides are braided and twisted up. There's already quite a big difference. As you can see, the braids lay a lot flatter to my head than the twist and they look slightly longer. I love how the twists look. They look so juicy. I think I need to try mini twists again. And this is my hair 2 days later when my hair has fully dried. As you can see, both sides have shrunken up, but the twists have definitely shrunken up a lot more than the braids. So let's see the difference when we take them down. So I just gently unravel and pull the braids apart. And ooh, look at the definition and bounce. I love it. Here you can really see the curl pattern that the braid out gives. It gives more of a zigzag curl pattern rather than a spiral curl. Then onto the twist side. The twists are a lot quicker to take down because you can pretty much just pull them apart. And this is the curl pattern that the twist gives. More of a spiral ringlet curl compared to the braids, which give more of an elongated, kinky zigzag curl. Okay, and this is the final result. Now, I think there's a very obvious difference. This is the braid out side and this is the twist out side. There is one side that I prefer. I do think I still prefer the braid out side. I went into this thinking that I was going to prefer the braid out side, and I definitely do still prefer the braid out side. However, there are definitely pros and cons of each. So let's get into it. So the first and most obvious difference, I think, is the length. I definitely have more stretch on the braid out side than I do the twist out side. For me personally, it is a con that the twist out side has shrunk more than the braid out side. So in terms of length and stretch, I definitely prefer the braid out side. I just like that it shows off more of my actual length on day one, whereas the twist out, it's shrunken up to above my collarbone, and like you can just see how much difference in length it is. Like these are the same sections of hair on the front, and you can see that this is a lot longer than this. I feel like if both sides look like this, I wouldn't even really think much of it, but because I can now see the direct comparison, I definitely prefer what this side looks like in terms of length. So for stretch, I think the braid out wins at that point. Okay, so volume and shape. Definitely think that the twist out wins for volume and shape. If I show you the top, it has more of a round fro shape with the twist out rather than the braid out, and I do think that's partly because of the previous point in terms of stretch and length. Because this is shrunk up more, it shrunk up into more of a round, nice afro shape, whereas because there's not much shrinkage on this side, it's kind of just like blah. It kind of just hangs there. Another reason, apart from the shrinkage, why I think that the twist out side has more volume is because of the shape of the curl. So the shape of these curls, they're like round ringlet curls, whereas the shape of the braid out curl is more of a zigzag. So a zigzag takes up less space than a ringlet does. So ringlets sat on top of ringlets sat on top of ringlets is gonna take up more room, whereas zigzags on top of zigzags on top of zigzags, it's more streamlined. So then I think that's why it's created more of a round shape on the twist out side. So for me, I absolutely love volume. So in terms of shape and volume, the twist out definitely gets at that point. Okay, so in terms of the actual styling process and just the whole start to finish, I prefer a braid out. I think it's easier to do, I think it's quicker to do, and just more enjoyable to do, and this is why. So with a braid out, this may be really weird, but I actually find doing a braid a lot easier than doing a twist. My hands just naturally want to braid rather than twist, so I find each individual braid I can do in a matter of seconds, whereas the twist, I feel like it takes more work and I have to think about it more, and the way that I move my hands just doesn't come as naturally to me. Also, another thing, with braid outs, I feel like I can get away with doing less braids and still having a good braid out, whereas if I do less twists, then the twist out just does not look good because the hair doesn't fall right. The curls don't break up very well when you separate the curls when it's a big twist, whereas if it's a big braid, it's still easy to break up the curls and not cause too much frizz. So for me, each individual twist takes longer and I need to put more on my head. So overall, the twist out time, it takes longer for me than the braid out time. So in terms of that, the braid out definitely wins. And for me, that is a big point. I feel like that deserves 2 points because I am all about ease, I am all about speed, I am all about laziness. If something allows me to be lazy, I'm going for that all the way. One point where the twist out 100% wins is the fact that twists on your real hair look a lot better than the braids do. I feel like you can rock the twist as a style in itself, whereas the braids, it kind of looks like you're 5 years old, you know, when you're back in school and you just have single plaits without any extensions in your hair. Like, it's not the best look. I've seen some people rocking it, but on me, I feel like I'm in primary school again. So the twists look cute, the braids don't look that great. So like me, I like to leave my braids in or twists in for 2 days. So in that time, I might need to go out and leave the house. So if I go out and leave the house with my twists in, I can do a cute little half up, half down, or even a bun, and it looks super cute. Whereas with the braids, it doesn't look so cute. So if you're like me and you leave your braids in for longer than overnight, I leave mine in for 2 days, then you can get an actual style out of the twists. Whereas I personally don't think you can get an actual style out of the braids. If I do a braid out, I will cover the braids with a head wrap if I need to go out and about. So for that reason, twist outs get a point. Okay, so in terms of longevity, so how long the style lasts, braid outs win every single time. I've done a few videos about how I maintain a braid out for 10 days. I will link that in the cards. I don't think I can make a twist out last 10 days. Braid outs for me, I could rock my hair down like this. Say if this was a braid out over my whole head, I could rock this braid out down for a week. Every single day my hair is out and it will still look good by the end of the week. Whereas with a twist out, I feel like that would not be the case. I just feel like the ringlet curls, the curls that a twist out produces, are more delicate than the curls that a braid out produces. I don't know why, but that's just what I found from my experiences of wearing braid outs and wearing twist outs. So in terms of longevity, braid outs for sure. And again, that is a big point because I don't want to have to be redoing my hair all the time. I like to do it once and then that's it for the week. So braid outs win by far. Easy point to braid outs for longevity of the style. And lastly, just the overall look. I personally prefer the look of the braid out, like the actual curl pattern that it creates. Let me try and make it focus on the curls. Like, this gives me more of a kinky look than the twist out does. Like, the twist out gives me like loose bouncy curl vibes, and I know I could do smaller twists, but as I've mentioned already, that would just be a very long process. Whereas the braid out gives me more of a kinkier texture, which I personally prefer. So yeah, I think I will still always gravitate towards braid outs. I definitely prefer them over twist outs. That doesn't mean to say that I will never do a twist out. I do still like how this looks, but with a direct comparison, I definitely prefer the braid out. But I'm super interested to know what you think. Which side do you think looks better? What do you prefer on yourself? Do you find braid outs easier? Do you find twist outs easier? In terms of the products, I don't think there's a huge difference between the two. I absolutely love them both. I feel like my results with the coconut water collection are amazing as well, just as amazing as with the signature collection. With the Curl Love Moisture Milk and the coconut water leave-in detangling treatment, I do prefer the Curl Love Moisture Milk. I feel like I get more moisture from it. I prefer the consistency, and yeah, I just prefer it in general. Whereas with the Style Setter and the Almond Joy Twisting Butter, I feel like they give I feel like I like the results equally. I can see the differences. I get more shine with the Coconut Water Collection Style Setter than I do with the Almond Joy Twisting Butter. I don't really care too much about shine, but if you do want a product that gives you shine, then this is the one to reach for over this. I feel like I maybe get a bit more hold with this one. Like, it doesn't feel like I've used gel, but it feels like the hold is there, whereas this one is more like moisture for me. So I feel like the way I get the definition from this product is the moisture, and then I feel like the way I get the definition from this product is because it has an element of hold. But I like them equally, recommend them equally. Same with the leave-in treatments, and yeah, basically Camille Rose is just the best. They never miss. If you've got this far, I take it you enjoy my videos. And if you enjoy my videos, if you're not already, please hit the subscribe button. Over 80% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. Don't be one of those people. We don't like those people. No, I'm joking. We love those people, but please subscribe if you do enjoy my videos, because it really does help me out. And yeah, as I said, let me know what other videos you would like to see from me on my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for the video suggestion. This was super fun to do, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.